Alrighty. Hey YouTube, it's me again. You haven't seen me for a while, but that's okay. So, I wanted to kick off a new era in the channel, and that new era will be that the channel's basically going to be a Counter-Strike channel now, with occasional, like, random games and highlights and that kind of stuff, but pretty much Counter-Strike only. So, to kick this off, I wanted to do the first of a series where I just talk about random things related to Counter-Strike. And what a better time than the day after a huge update to the game. So for those of you that don't know, Counter-Strike just had a huge update yesterday in which they added a new gun and they nerfed pretty much every rifle and pistols. So a very, very big update for the game. So again, I just wanted to start off the new channel talking about this, and so let's just dive right into it. So first of all, the new gun is the R8 Revolver. Now, I'm going to go ahead and avoid talking about the R8 Revolver right now, but I'll talk about it later on in the video. So if you came to listen to me rant about the R8 Revolver, I'll put a timestamp below, and then you can go ahead and fast forward to that. So first of all, let's talk about pistols, right? Excluding the R8 Revolver. Pistols, I'm looking at the statistics right now, so it looks like pretty much the movement of every single pistol, like the inaccuracy while moving, has pretty much doubled for every single pistol. P2000 13 to 26, USP 13.87 to 27.74, blah blah blah. It goes on and on and on and on. It looks like, okay, so every pistol excluding the Deagle and the Glock and burst fire have had their inaccuracy move doubled. So pretty much what that's saying is that while you're moving, your inaccuracy, you're going to be twice as inaccurate while moving with pistols as you were before. Now the big thing with this update is that the Tech 9 is, this is, primarily what people have been asking for. People have been asking for the Tech 9 to be nerfed because it's insanely accurate while moving. And when you hear pistol inaccuracy has been increased while moving, you may automatically think, alright, fine, alright, cool, the other pistols I don't really care about, but now the Tech 9's, like, bad, like, the way it's supposed to be. But in reality, the Tech 9, I still think it's going to be insanely good still. Obviously it's going to be a little bit worse while moving, but it's still going to be really good. So, like, I'm literally looking at the statistics right now, and even with the inaccuracy move doubled for the Tech 9, it is still less than any other pistol before the patch. So the Tech 9 used to be 3.81 inaccuracy while moving, and now it's 7.62. And 7.62, the new inaccuracy movement rating for the Tech 9 is still almost half of any pistol pre-patch. Right, the Glock is at 12 with the lowest of all the pistols. Most pistols are about 13 to 14. And post-patch, the Tech 9 is still half of that. It's like, I mean, obviously it's not exactly half, but it's still very, very accurate while moving. But, I think this is about, I think the pistols shouldn't have been doubled for their inaccuracy. The Tech 9, obviously, double is like bare minimum for the Tech 9. I think that doubling the Tech 9 will be good. I think that's perfect. But the other pistols, I think the other pistols were pretty good as they were. I mean, if they were to, instead of doubling it, if they like just added like a few points to the inaccuracy movement, I would have been fine. Doubling it seems excessive, but after playing with the new pistols, I mean, you can tell a difference, but it's not that bad. So, I mean, that's the pistols. Tech 9 is still going to be pretty OP compared to the other things. The Deagle is still the exact same. They didn't change anything for the Deagle, which is good. And, yeah, so that's pistols. Now let's go ahead and head on to the rifles. So, pretty much same thing for the rifles, except instead of doubling it, it looks like they just added a little bit. So, for the AK-47, the inaccuracy while crouched went up. So it used to be 4.81, now it's at 5. So you're going to be slightly less accurate while crouched with the AK. And the biggest part of the update for all the rifles is that the time that it takes to reset your spray, like, so like for example, like I'm sure you've sprayed at someone and then you go to spray at someone else, but you're like way off, even though your crosshair's like right on them. It's because you have to give your gun a second to reset its spray. Like you can't just spray, then move, spray accurately again, spray again. You have to like spray, wait a second or two, then you can spray accurately again. So what they did with this update is that they made it that time longer. And Valve's whole thing behind this is that they're trying to make the game, they're trying to make spraying a lot harder, right? And I think that this is good. I mean, I think this is perfect. I think the guns were fine before, but I mean, doing this, it's not going to hurt anything. Honestly, I think it's going to increase the skill gap because, you know, I'm LEM. I mean, I'm like Supreme LEM, but even for me, like, I have tons of DM experience. You know, I've played hundreds and hundreds of hours, and I still have problems like spraying it with people. Adding this, this increased time, I just think it'll make the game more balanced overall. I think that it'll increase the skill gap because newer players that, you know, like, are trying to spray are gonna have a lot harder time doing that, which is, in my opinion, a good thing, right? And from playing with the new rifle patch, the spray does feel different. It's noticeably different if you're mainly a spray player, which I am. I'm mostly a spray player, right? The spray, it feels more sensitive. I think that's just maybe like a placebo effect on me, but you can definitely tell it's a little bit less accurate, right? Like your mouse movement has to be a little bit more fine-tuned than it was before because it's a little bit more random now. Even while crouched, not moving, you're a little bit more inaccurate than you were before. So it adds a little bit more randomness, but at the same time, it's like so minuscule, you'll probably not notice it. The only time you will notice it is when you're spraying and trying to like spray and then spray another guy. So, I mean, that's that. So Valve is trying to focus on making the game more skill shot based, you know, things like one tapping, burst firing, that kind of stuff, which I think is good. I mean, if you can, you know, like if you're like Scream and you can one tap people, I mean, that shows a lot of skill, a lot of dedication to practice. So I think that overall is a good thing. A lot of people might disagree with me. I mean, they already patched the M4A1 out the butt, and now it's even worse. But at the same time, I mean, I post-patch with the M4A1 patch, I went to the A4. You know, I thought the A1 was just shit. It wasn't even worth using anymore. But I actually went back to the A1, and I, you know, prefer it significantly over the A4 now. And even after this patch, I still think it's a lot better alternative to the A4. It's just way more accurate. And while you have, you know, not nearly as much bullets on backup and not nearly as much bullets in a clip, and it does less damage, I still think that the A1 is just, if you're if you have really good aim, and then I just say use the A1, right? Just go for the head. It's simple. It's a lot easier to, you know, like double dink someone with an A1 than it is an A4. And even spray accuracy with the A1 is a lot better than the A4 in my opinion, even though, you know, they pretty much have the same spray pattern and it's pretty much the same thing. It just feels more accurate with the A1. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's a placebo, but I just feel like twice as accurate with the A1. So, I mean, that's my opinion. So, the rifle is pretty, you know, like I said, the crouching accuracy has been increased. The recovery time for, like, when you're spraying before you can spray accurately again has been significantly increased, it looks like. Like, for example, the A4 is 0.302625 to 0.43. So, pretty big boost there. Pretty much the same thing for the AK and the A1. Pretty big increase. Especially for standing, the recovery time went from 0.423676 standing to 0.525 standing. So, a pretty big patch overall. And, you know, as for, so now let's talk about the R8 Revolver. Oh, so the R8 Revolver, I'm gonna just kind of go over it quickly. I don't want this video to be like an hour and a half long. The Art Revolver is extremely OP at the time that it's released. It's extremely accurate while moving. And there's like a glitch where you can like hold right click, then left click, and then you can like instantly fire left click, 100% accurate while moving, which is insane, right? I mean, I haven't tested that myself, but that's what I've heard like on like pro streams and that kind of stuff. It's insane. So that, I mean, that glitch alone itself makes the gun OP. Not to mention it's like a one-hit body shot most of the time. Obviously it's a one-hit headshot. The right click spam is insane. It's better than a shotgun because at close range all you have to do is spam right click. You get one lucky shot and the guy's dead. And even if you, I mean, it's so easy. You just walk up and you could be full sprinting and boom, 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 and the guy's dead, right? So it makes, you know, if you're sitting like, let's say you're like sitting like mid doors on Dust 2, like CT side, and he's trying to pull out and go to like a mid B, you can just boom, 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 just get them all with just spamming right click. And already within hours of the patch coming out with the new gun, you already seen people getting like these insane collaterals with an R8 revolver, just spamming the right click or spamming left click, right? Like, it's insane. There was like a 3-for-1 headshot or something like that on the Reddit, and then you got like this one guy in like Cobble getting 2 bullets, 4 kills, like already within not even 24 hours of the patch being out, and people are already getting these insane shots. And, you know, it's extremely accurate while moving, extremely accurate while jumping. And people are saying that the R8 Revolver alone is making this game a lot like Call of Duty. And, yeah, I mean, I can see the comparison, you know, move accuracy and blah, 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 blah. But in my opinion, the R8 Revolver obviously is going to be patched. The ESA Pro League or whatever that's going on the 10th, already said that they're going to do the previous patch during the tournament. They're not going to use the new patch. The R8 Revolver is not going to be in the tournament. So, I mean, that's already, I mean, and so by the time the major rolls around, the R8 Revolver is going to be patched. If not, it's probably already patched by the time this video is going up. As of right now, it hasn't been patched yet when I'm recording this. But I'm sure it's going to be patched within like a day or so. Like, I mean, it's insane. The people are going crazy. So that's just my quick kind of thing with the R8 Revolver. It's extremely OP. Every single game I played yesterday was R8 Revolver only. Whether it was MM, CVO, DM, like anything. It was, everyone was using the R8 Revolver. One, because it's extremely OP, and two, because it's a new gun, to be fair. People are going to want to try out the new gun. But, you know, other than that, so that's kind of my quick thing with the R8 Revolver. I'll probably upload another video going in depth with it, unless, you know, they already patched it and it's too late. It's not even worth it. I'll probably do like an in-depth actual in-game video, like comparing the old AKs and the old M4s to each other, to the new ones. I'll probably do something like that. But other than that, so that's just kind of my quick opinions on the new update. Overall, excluding the R8 Revolver, let's just go ahead and cut that out, because that thing is obviously going to be patched, if not taken out of the game. I mean, it's extremely OP. The rest of the patch, pistol patch, the rifle patch, everything like that, I think it's good. I think, while some are saying CSGO is turning into more like Call of Duty, even some pros are saying that, I think that purely has to do with the R8 Revolver. I mean, if you look at the patches that they did for the rifles and the pistols, it's turning less and less like Call of Duty, right? The game's becoming less and less like Call of Duty as time goes on, and I think it's good. I think that the new time recovery and all that kind of stuff will make the game a lot more skill based, a lot harder for newer players, because, you know, when I was a newer player, when I would spray at someone and then try to like quickly go and spray at another person, and my spray is inaccurate, I'd freak out. Like, what the heck? Why is my spray inaccurate? Like, my crosshair is right on the guy and it's not spraying him. So, I mean, in my opinion, the longer time will help. You know, it'll make the game more skill based. Obviously, tap firing is a lot more skill oriented than spraying someone down. So, again, overall, I think the game is becoming more skill based. With the new timer updates too, the round timer in matchmaking now is 155. The bomb timer got lowered, I believe, to 40 seconds. And then they added a timeout feature into matchmaking, which is cool. Then you can like talk strats if you're even considering that in an MM. I don't know. But, you know, overall, I think it's an awesome step. I really like this update other than the R8 Revolver. Again, excluding the R8 Revolver, this update is awesome. I think, you know, objectively, it's a very good update. And I'm excited to see what the game turns into. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Have a good day. Hit the subscribe button and check out my stream, twitch.tv/flamboyantfish. Peace.